What if I told you that the key to unlocking the thick, lustrous hair you've been dreaming of isn't found in an expensive bottle of salon-grade chemicals, a risky prescription medication, or a complicated, time-consuming routine? What if the secret to revitalizing your hair follicles and stimulating unprecedented growth was a simple, 5-minute ritual performed just before you slip into bed? It sounds almost too good to be true, but the truth is, nature often holds the most powerful solutions, and they are usually far simpler than the multi-billion-dollar beauty industry would have you believe. For countless people, the daily sight of hair clogging the shower drain or clinging to a hairbrush is a source of quiet anxiety and dwindling confidence. We've been conditioned to believe that hair loss, thinning, and slow growth are either a genetic curse we must accept or a complex problem that requires an arsenal of specialized products. We spend our money on shampoos that promise volume, conditioners that claim to strengthen, and supplements that often deliver little more than disappointment. But the fundamental issue is that most of these solutions work on the surface, targeting the hair shaft itself, the part of your hair that is already no longer living. The real magic, the source of all growth and vitality, lies hidden beneath the surface, at the root, within the scalp itself. To truly understand how to grow hair like never before, we must first understand the ecosystem of your scalp and the life cycle of your hair. Every single strand on your head goes through a three-phase cycle: the anagen, or growth phase, the catagen, or transition phase, and the telogen, or resting phase. The anagen phase can last for years, and this is where your hair is actively growing. The goal, therefore, is to keep as many of your follicles in this active growth phase for as long as possible, and to ensure that when a new hair begins its cycle, it is stronger, thicker, and more resilient than the one before it. Unfortunately, our modern lifestyle presents a constant barrage of attacks on this delicate cycle. Stress is a primary culprit. When you're stressed, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels can prematurely push your hair follicles from the growth phase into the resting phase, leading to increased shedding and thinning. Think about it. Have you ever noticed more hair fall during a particularly stressful period in your life? That is your body physically responding to the pressure. Another silent enemy is poor blood circulation to the scalp. Your hair follicles are like tiny power plants that need a constant supply of fuel to operate. This fuel, oxygen, vitamins, minerals, and proteins, is delivered through your bloodstream. When circulation is poor, due to factors like neck tension, lack of physical activity, or even the natural aging process, your follicles are effectively being starved. They become dormant, miniaturized, and eventually may stop producing hair altogether. We also have to consider inflammation and product buildup. The constant use of harsh shampoos with sulfates, styling products with silicones, and exposure to environmental pollutants can create a state of chronic inflammation on the scalp. This suffocates the follicles, blocks pores, and creates a hostile environment for hair growth. It's like trying to grow a beautiful garden in soil that is packed with concrete and toxins. It simply won't work. The solution, then, is not to add another layer of chemicals on top of the problem, but to address the root causes, to calm stress, to dramatically increase blood flow, and to detoxify and nourish the scalp at a profound level. And that is precisely what this 5-minute before-bed ritual is designed to do. This method is not a modern invention. It's a principle that has been understood in various forms by ancient wellness traditions for centuries, now backed by a modern understanding of circulatory and follicular science. It's about creating the perfect internal conditions for your body to do what it's naturally designed to do: grow healthy, strong hair. The technique we are about to reveal focuses on one critical element: mechanical stimulation and targeted nourishment. Think of it as a combination of a deep workout and a superfood meal specifically for your scalp. The "this" in our title is a specific, readily available tool that, when used correctly, becomes a powerful instrument for awakening dormant follicles. When you use it for just 5 minutes, you are manually increasing the circulation to your scalp in a way that normal daily activity cannot. This surge of fresh, oxygenated blood floods the hair roots, delivering a potent dose of nutrients directly where they are needed most. It's like opening a superhighway of nourishment directly to the follicle base. At the same time, this process helps to break up calcification and product buildup around the follicles, freeing them to grow without obstruction. Performing this ritual before bed is also strategically brilliant. Your body's regenerative processes are at their peak while you sleep. Cell repair and growth hormone secretion are highest during your deep sleep cycles. By stimulating your scalp right before this nightly repair window, you are essentially priming your follicles to take maximum advantage of the body's natural healing and growth phase. You're setting the stage for growth and then allowing the magic of sleep to amplify the results exponentially. You'll feel an immediate difference, a gentle, warming, tingling sensation across your scalp. That's the feeling of increased blood flow, of life returning to areas that may have been dormant. It's a profoundly relaxing sensation that also helps to lower stress and tension, combating the cortisol problem we discussed earlier, and easing you into a more restful sleep. So not only are you directly stimulating hair growth, but you are also creating the perfect physiological state to support it overnight. In the rest of this video, we will reveal exactly what this is, how to choose the right one, and the step-by-step technique to perform this transformative 5-minute ritual. If you are ready to stop seeing your hair's potential go down the drain and start witnessing its true vitality, then stay with me. For those of you who are serious about transforming not just your hair, but your overall wellness from the inside out, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have the notification bell turned on. We are dedicated to uncovering the most effective natural health secrets that empower you to take back control of your body and your health. In the first part of our discussion, we journeyed deep into the science of hair growth and identified the common enemies that sabotage our follicles: stress, poor circulation, and inflammation. We established that the secret to unlocking incredible hair growth lies not on the surface, but in creating the perfect subterranean ecosystem within your scalp. I promise to reveal the simple tool and the 5-minute ritual that can fundamentally change your hair's destiny. The wait is over. The powerful yet deceptively simple tool we are talking about, this that will become your greatest ally, is a high-quality, handheld scalp massager. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. A scalp massager? It sounds almost trivial, like something you'd find in a spa day gift basket. How can such a basic device possibly deliver on the promise of growing your hair like never before? The answer lies in the profound physiological reactions that targeted mechanical stimulation triggers within the deep layers of your scalp. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about biohacking your follicles. Scientific studies have explored the effects of scalp massage on human hair, and the findings are compelling. The act of massaging the scalp has been shown to increase the expression of key growth-related genes. Furthermore, the gentle stretching forces exerted on the dermal papilla cells, which are located at the very base of each hair follicle, stimulate them to increase their activity. Think of it as waking up sleepy workers in the hair factory and telling them to get back on the production line. This stimulation also promotes the release of the body's own natural growth factors right where you need them, like platelet-derived growth factor, or PDG, which plays a vital role in cell proliferation and regeneration. Essentially, you are telling your body to send its elite repair and growth crews directly to your scalp. But before you rush out to buy the first scalp massager you see, it's crucial to understand that not all are created equal. The right tool is essential for achieving the best results and ensuring you don't cause any damage. What you should look for is a massager with soft, flexible, medical-grade silicone bristles. Avoid hard plastic spikes at all costs. Those can be abrasive, scratch your delicate scalp tissue, create micro tears, and potentially lead to more harm than good by causing inflammation or even breaking existing fragile hairs. The purpose of the bristles is to stimulate, not to scrape. Ergonomics are also important. The massager should fit comfortably in the palm of your hand, allowing you to apply gentle, consistent pressure without straining your wrist or hand. You'll also find both manual and electric versions. While electric massagers can be effective, a simple manual one gives you complete control over the pressure and speed, allowing you to create a more intuitive and meditative experience, which is perfectly sufficient for this ritual.
Now, let's get to the heart of it all, the 5-minute ritual itself. This is your dedicated time for self-care, a moment to connect with your body and actively participate in your own healing. Step 1 is preparation. You can perform this on a dry scalp, which is incredibly effective on its own. However, to elevate the ritual and provide even deeper nourishment, you can apply a few drops of a high-quality carrier oil infused with a growth-promoting essential oil. A fantastic combination is jojoba oil, which closely mimics the scalp's natural sebum, infused with a couple of drops of rosemary essential oil. Rosemary oil has been scientifically studied and compared to minoxidil, the active ingredient in many commercial hair growth treatments, and was found to be similarly effective but with less scalp itching as a side effect. If you do use oil, apply just a small amount to your fingertips and gently work it into your scalp before you begin the massage. Step 2 is the technique. Hold your scalp massager in your hand and begin at your hairline. Press down with gentle, comfortable pressure. The goal is not to scrub your scalp back and forth, as this can tangle and break hair. Instead, you want to press down and create small, slow, circular motions. Imagine you are trying to move the skin and tissue of the scalp over the bone of the skull beneath it. That is the feeling you are aiming for. This ensures you are stimulating the tissue and blood vessels, not just sliding over the surface of your hair. Spend about 10 to 15 seconds on one spot, then lift the massager and move it to the adjacent spot, overlapping slightly. Work your way methodically across your entire scalp. To ensure you cover all areas, it helps to mentally divide your head into sections: the front hairline and temples, the top or crown, the sides above the ears, and the back towards the nape of the neck. Dedicate a little over a minute to each section to fill your 5-minute ritual. As you do this, pay attention to your breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale fully through your mouth. Synchronize your movements with your breath. This transforms a simple mechanical action into a powerful meditative practice, actively lowering the cortisol levels which we know are so damaging to hair growth. This 5-minute window before bed is your sanctuary. It is a signal to your body to release the tension of the day and prepare for a night of deep, restorative rest. And now I'd love to hear from you. This channel is a community, and your experience matters. Have you ever tried scalp massage for hair growth before? Or do you have a favorite natural oil or ingredient that has worked wonders for you? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your tip might be the exact piece of advice someone else needs to hear today. If these insights are already making you see your hair care in a completely new light, just imagine what else we have in store for you. The journey to natural health is filled with these kinds of powerful secrets. To make sure you don't miss what's coming next, take a second to click that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. It's a small click for you, but it ensures you stay connected to a community dedicated to real, honest, and effective wellness.
You now have the knowledge and the tools. You understand the science behind why your hair has struggled. You have the secret of the simple scalp massager, and you know the exact 5-minute ritual to perform each night. But before you begin this transformative journey, we need to have an honest conversation about two critical components: patience and consistency. This is not an overnight magic trick. It is a biological process you are nurturing. In our world of instant gratification, it's easy to get discouraged if you don't see a full, thick mane of hair in a week. But remember, your hair grows in cycles. It took time for the follicles to become dormant, and it will take time to gently reawaken them. So, what should you realistically expect? In the first few weeks, the changes will be more felt than seen. You'll likely notice a significant reduction in scalp tension and itchiness. Many people report a decrease in daily shedding during this initial period. Your scalp will simply feel healthier, more balanced, and more alive. This is the foundational phase, where you are improving the soil before the new seeds can sprout. The first visible signs of new growth typically appear after 2 to 3 months of consistent nightly use. Look closely along your hairline and part. You might see a fine, soft fuzz of new hairs. These are often called baby hairs or vellus hairs. Do not be discouraged by their fine texture. This is a monumental sign of success. It means you have successfully awakened dormant follicles, and they are beginning a new anagen, or growth phase. From month 4 to 6 and beyond is where the real transformation becomes apparent. With continued stimulation and nourishment, those new vellus hairs will mature, becoming thicker, stronger, and more pigmented terminal hairs, blending in with the rest of your hair and contributing to visible volume and density. To ensure you reach that transformative stage, it's imperative that you avoid a few common mistakes that can derail your progress. The first and most critical mistake is being too aggressive. There is a temptation to believe that if a little pressure is good, then more pressure must be better. This is false. The goal is to stimulate, not to annihilate. Scrubbing your scalp harshly can trigger a defensive inflammatory response, which is the very thing we are trying to calm. It can break existing hair shafts and cause scalp irritation. Remember gentle, firm, and slow circular motions. The second mistake is inconsistency. Performing this ritual for 20 minutes once a week is far less effective than doing it for 5 minutes every single night. Your body thrives on rhythm and routine. The nightly ritual is a powerful signal to your circulatory system and your regenerative hormones. By making it a non-negotiable part of your wind-down routine, like brushing your teeth, you are compounding the benefits day after day, night after night. The third, and perhaps most important mistake, is ignoring your overall health. This 5-minute ritual is a powerful growth accelerator, but it cannot build a house without bricks. The bricks for strong, healthy hair are the nutrients you consume. You must support this external practice with internal nourishment. Ensure your diet is rich in protein, as hair is primarily made of a protein called keratin. Include sources like lean meats, fish, eggs, legumes, and nuts. Iron is crucial, and iron deficiency is a very common cause of hair loss, so include leafy greens, lentils, and red meat if it's part of your diet. Zinc plays a key role in hair tissue growth and repair, so think of foods like seeds, nuts, and whole grains. And don't forget hydration. Drinking plenty of water is essential for all cellular function, including that of your hair follicles. You cannot expect to grow a lush garden just by tilling the soil if you fail to provide water and fertilizer. So, let's bring it all together. We have journeyed from understanding the problem, the internal and external factors that choke the life from our hair, to discovering the solution. A solution that doesn't rely on harsh chemicals or empty promises, but on the profound, scientifically backed power of mechanical stimulation and the body's own innate healing intelligence. We've learned that the secret is a simple scalp massager, used with a gentle technique for just 5 minutes every night, creating a cascade of positive effects: increased blood flow, enhanced nutrient delivery, and a deep reduction in stress. The power to reclaim the health and vitality of your hair was never in an expensive bottle. It has been in your own hands all along. You have the power to create the environment for growth, to be an active participant in your own wellness, and to watch with pride as your hair transforms. If you have found true value in this detailed guide and feel empowered to start your journey, we would be incredibly grateful if you would take a moment to support our channel. Please give this video a thumbs up to let us know it helped you. If you have any questions or want to share your progress in the coming months, please do so in the comments section below. We are building a community of support here, and we read as many comments as we can. Share this video with a friend, a sister, a mother, or anyone in your life who you know is struggling with their hair and confidence. You could be giving them the gift of hope and a practical solution that actually works. And most importantly, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. By joining our community, you ensure that you won't miss out on our future videos, where we will continue to explore the most powerful secrets for natural health and well-being. Thank you so much for your time and your trust. We are honored to be a part of your journey. Stay consistent, stay patient, and get ready to watch your hair grow like never before.